So we're talking about strings,
Yeah.
right? So what is a string? String is collection of alphabets, right? So let's say if I declare str1, that's a variable name. And so how do we declare a string value? I can put it in quotation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or I can even do single quotation, right? I can even do
Triple.
triple, right? Right? I can even do right,
Okay.
right. So these are the four different ways of declaring a string. So see, this triple also has a special meaning, right? Triple can also be used to do comment, right? It can use to do comment. It can use to do multi-line string values, right? So okay, so so you could do with single, double, or triple, right? Okay. So only condition is whatever you start with, right? If you start with single quote, you have to end with single. If you start with double, you have to end with double. Okay, that's the only condition. I can't start with double here and end with single quote. All right, this is not acceptable. Whatever you begin with, same thing you have to end with, right? So this is about how to declare a string. Okay, so let's say I want to add a value. Let's say I want to say text equal to, I generally write like this, right? I am fine, right? Now, so what I have done here, I've started with single quote, I've ended with single quote, fine, but I'm saying I am fine, and here I'm using apostrophe. This apostrophe is assumed by Python as a closing quote for this, isn't it? And that's why this will throw error. Okay, so one option is if you are using single quote inside, okay, you know that you'll be using single quote, so it is better you start with double quote, because when you start with double quotation, it will look for double quote for closing string. So this would be fine then. Do you get it? Because if I start with single, this will be treated as a closing parallel pair, closing pair. So the rest of the text will be outside the quotation and it will give error. Hmm? So
Okay.
to avoid that, you can do with double quote and then have single inside, okay, and then you can use that as double. You can have a single quote inside, okay.
Okay.
Let's say you have something like this to print. He said, I am fine. Right, so it is, you want to print this. He said I am fine, so here the text as it is also has double quotation and you have to use single quotation also inside, right?
Yeah.
In this case, this becomes a challenge, right? So that's
Mm.
where your triple quotation will be helpful.
Okay.
You can say, because when you do with triple, it will look for triple for quotation for closing, not for this. Now again, here you see, here it's fine, but here it became problem. It's looking for four quotation, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes what you do is you put dot after quotation. When you look at novels and other things, when you have this kind of statement, generally they put full stop or question mark outside the quotation. Okay, because when
Okay.
you speak, you won't say full stop, you won't say question mark, right? That's an indication of question. So generally, this is how technically the authors will write in the book. Okay, so this
Okay.
print, this is fine. Okay, let me run it. Okay, but let's say you don't have full stop, then again better
Mm.
you use single
Single
triple.
three quotations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is one way. Second way is we use what is called as the escape sequence. sequence. Okay, in escape sequence. Okay, so let's say I will use text2 just to save some time. And here I want to print I am fine. I am fine. Okay, but I want to use single quote only for some reason. I don't want to use double quote or any other quote for some reason. Okay, or you can't use it. So escape sequence is this slash. This is the escape sequence, and escape sequence is valid for just one character. Okay, first thing, escape sequence is valid for one character. If you want to do it for two characters, you have to do it twice. What it means is that I want to I don't see. So see, a quotation has a quotation value itself, in the sense it is a string, so it will behave like a string. One. Second thing is it also has a special meaning, which is the closing quotation for string, right? So if I put a slash before it, that special meaning is lost. Okay, special meaning is lost. Now it will behave like a character, okay, not as a closing quotation. When you put escape sequence before it, you are telling Python that it may have different meaning, but please do not consider different meaning. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for example, another example of this is, so
But say it is printing the same way, like what we want.
yeah, that's why, because we want it to be printed in the same way, right? We want quotation to be like a quotation, like a apostrophe only. We don't want it
Okay.
to be like a closing quotation, right? We want it to be like a string meaning, not a special meaning, right? Another example I'll
Okay.
show you, then probably you will understand it. Let's say folder location is okay. File, let's say. Now, folder location is file. Okay, I want to print this slash file. Okay, but when I run it, see, slash f has a special meaning, right? So that's why it gave like this. Now, let's say I have a file name called new, EU, let's say. Now, slash e doesn't have any special meaning, so it will work fine. But let's say you want to create a folder called new, right? Now slash n has a special meaning, which is new line, isn't it? So it is creating it to the new line. So see, n is a character which has its own value as a character, okay, for forming words and things like that. But slash n has a special meaning, which is to print a new line. Here we don't want it to act like a new line. Here we don't want slash n to behave like a new line. I want slash n to behave like a slash n only. No special meaning. The special meaning is coming from this slash, not from new, right? This n is fine. Okay, but when we put this slash, that's when the special meaning comes. So we want to negate the special meaning of slash, right? So what I'll do, I'll go and put one more slash, escape sequence. Now this slash is different and this slash is different. This is for the purpose of escape sequence I'm doing. So this slash I want to print as it is. This slash I want to print as it is.
This escape sequence include 2 slashes.
No, escape sequence is one slash.
Okay.
Escape sequence has one. So here slash I want to print slash. See, I don't want to print slash here, right?
Yeah, I got
But
it.
here I want to print slash. So it just so happened that we have slash slash, right? It could have been anything. Okay. So now I want to print slash new. Okay, not slash n for new line. So I want to tell Python that do not take the special meaning of slash n. Do not take the special meaning of slash. Instead, use it for printing it. So I'm putting this slash. When I put this first slash, I am telling Python negate that special meaning of the slash. I want slash to be like a normal string, normal text. I want it to be like a
Normal
normal
text.
text, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we are getting, a normal text. So when I print it now, okay. Now let's say I want to print double slash here. I want to print double slash new. Then what will I do?
Put another skip sequence.
Put another skip sequence like this.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Okay.
What happened? What do you think? What happened here?
It's taking slash and
Yeah. So see, I told you skip sequence is for one character. So I've added this. So this one is a space sequence, and these two together is printing as one slash here. Right?
okay.
Then this slash n is for new line now. So that's why it added a new line. Right?
Okay.
So what we need to do is we need to add one more. So two slashes makes one slash. If I want to print triple slash, three slashes, I'll be using six slashes. I'll be using two more. Then you get three. Right? So this is what? Skip sequence. All right? Okay. So let me move to something different. Okay. So okay, let's have this text content as it is, because we're talking about text, isn't it? Okay, so we discussed about for loop earlier, right? We said that for loop is used to iterate through values, right? When we say a range generated 0 to the number, up to the number, and we went through it, okay? Now I want to iterate through, you can use for loop to iterate through a string as well, okay? So I can say for I, okay, for I in, correct? So I is going to take the value. Now, if you put range, it will take range. I will put str2. Okay, now print I. So I will take each value from str2. See, range was generating the values and I was taking. Now here str2 already has values, right? So see, first GOOD space EVENING. So you can iterate through a text using for loop.
Okay.
Right? So you can iterate through text using for loop. Okay. You can add to
Sir, may I ask you a question?
yes,
So
yes.
why is it giving one character like
It is
in a different line?
one character time, right? When you do range would generate. When you say
Okay, yeah. Okay, fine.
10, right?
Huh.
It generates 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9.
0, 1 to 0. Yeah.
Yeah. So it will
Okay.
take only one character. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I want to add two strings. So I can put it like str5 equal to str1 plus str2. And I can say print str5. Okay, so yeah, I've done it before, right? So see, hello, good evening is printed. I want to print a space, so I'll put a space here and I'll do that. So you'll have hello space good evening. Right? So you can perform addition on two string. If you add two string, you'll get the sum of concatenated value, right? Two strings will be concatenated. You can even perform something like this. You can multiply a string. So let's say I want to say print hello, okay, space into 5. So you can even multiply a string. Okay, if you multiply a string, the content hello space is repeated
Hello.
5 times. Okay.
And okay, yeah.
So you can do this.
So what if we multiply two string together? Will
No,
it give any value?
no. You can't multiply one string with another. You mean to say
Okay.
you want to say hello into this, right?
Uh, Yeah, like str1 into str2 into 5, something like that. Is
Plus you
it
can do,
possible?
right? You can do str1 plus,
Uh-huh.
right? Now, when if I do hello ge into number 5. Now, see BODMAS rule. Okay, what does BODMAS rule say? This is plus, so this is fine. First multiplication will take place. So
Yeah.
G into 5. So 5 G's, G, and then you add them together. So this is one value and you add them together,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what it will do and it will look like. Okay, now if you want to add and then multiply, of course you can put bracket.
Yeah.
So now hello G, hello G, hello G, hello G, hello G, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
these are some basic operations we do on string. Okay, now we discussed that everything class and object, class in Python, right? So this string is also a class. And what is a class? We'll do it later. Maybe I will do it after 3-4 days. But just to understand, class will have its own functions and variables. Okay, so it will have functions which are specific to string. So we will have strings which are very specific to. Sorry, we have functions or anyone. We have some operations which are very specific to a string. Okay, so first one we look at print str1 dot. Okay, when you say dot, you get all these. These are all functions. These are all special operations which you can perform on string. Okay, this will not appear if str1 is something else. If str1 is integer, you won't get. These are specific functions that will work only with strings. Okay.
So sorry, you were not audible. Can you repeat it once more?
So, okay, these are special functions: strip, lower, split line, join, split, format, index, count, L strip, ends with, starts with, is alnum, is.
Hello.
Okay, all these are special functions or operations that can be performed only on string. Okay, so for example, when I say dot upper, okay, dot upper, and since it's a function, we use simple bracket open and close. So when I say str1 dot upper, okay, this will convert the content of str1 into uppercase. So str1 is what? H capital ELLO, right? Now when I run it, it becomes all capital. You can say lower. It will convert everything into lowercase. So see, even H is got converted into lowercase. So these are functions that are available only on strings. We'll see some of these. Okay, so we have already seen upper and lower. Then you have is lower. So lower means convert into lowercase. Upper means convert into uppercase. Capital means convert into first letter capital. Okay. Now, when you talk about is, okay, is less. Can you hear me now, Shivam? Shivam?
So sorry, I'm having really bad connection. Like my Wi-Fi went off.
Okay.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Do you want to wait
Yeah.
for some time?
Uh,
You can wait for
so I
15.
need to just switch on and switch off, like switch off and
Okay,
switch on my
let's do
Wi-Fi.
one thing. Let's do. It's 5:45, right? Let's connect at 5:50.
Okay,
Five.
sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So we were talking about functions that are available in string, right? So we said like is lower is asking question, is str1 lower? Okay. So answer would be, if I run it, answer is false because h is capital. If I make this hl small, then of course it is all small, right? So now when I run it, you get true. Okay. So the moment, see, I can not able to unmute, but you can hear me clearly, right? No, I have not disabled you. I did not change any settings. Yeah, so I was talking about different functions that we have for string, right? So functions, when you type string dot is, right? So these are functions which starts with word is. Is is like is lower. It's like asking question that the string, is it lowercase? Okay. So if I make HELLO small and when I ask is lower, yes, in this case it is lower, right? If I type, I'll get true. Is alpha. It's asking, is it an alphabet? Okay. Does it contain only alphabet? Okay. So now when I run this, will I get true or false?
So true.
Yes. Right. Now if I say hello and let me add one more text, capital. Will it be true or false now?
False.
Why?
So like is it taking only the like first like letter?
Not why. Why should you take first letter? It should take the entire string, isn't it? str1, I'm saying.
STR1 it should be false, no, because the second like word is capital.
I'm asking, is alpha? Alpha means what? Is it alphabet? Does it contain only alphabet? Does it contain only alphabet or there's something more to it?
No. Yeah, true. True.
True?
Yeah.
Okay. How many alphabets are there?
9.
I'm saying
Sir,
generally.
will space
Yes,
will
space
also
is
be
not an
there?
alphabet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what, then 9.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, 10, sorry. 5, 10.
Correct? Uh, so yes, alphabet, like we have 26 letters in small and 26 in capital, right? 52. We don't have space. So
Yeah.
because of a space, it is not an alphabet. Okay. When I run it, you will get false. Okay. And if I remove this space, now when you run it, it is true.
True.
Right? So is alphabet is like asking question. Is it alphabet? Does it contain only alphabet? Okay. Then you have let's see what else we have. Is not capital. Is okay. Then you have is alnum. Alnum is short form for alphabet numeric. So it can have alphabet and numbers only. So if I say and now, and if I put 5, it will be true. Okay. But if I make a space, it will again give us false because space is not a, it's neither an alphabet nor a numeric, isn't it? Okay, so this is let's, you can try a couple of more, but I encourage you to try this. Okay,
Okay, sir.
is decimal, does it have decimal? Title case. Okay, title is title case. Okay, so title case means first letter of every word has to be capital and rest small. So of course, if I run it, it will be false.
False.
But if I make this capital, it is still false. Okay, but if I make this,
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
okay, now you see it's true. So title case means the first character of every word, okay, has to be capital, and rest of the letters in the word has to be small case,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So similarly, there are other is you try. Okay, keep trying. Other is you can is ASCII, is decimal, is numeric. Try. If you don't get, we'll discuss. Apart from that, you have few more functions, right? You have upper, right? Okay. They talk about split lines. This is going to split, okay, into lines, okay, and then you have split. This will
Each
split
word
into,
in different line.
yeah, I'll talk about it, and then split will split in different words, okay. But before that, let's understand what index is, okay. Now, when I say print str1, okay, you will get the entire content. I want to print only the first letter. So Python, we discussed that counting starts from 0. So if I need to print only first character of string, I will do square bracket 0. Moment I do square bracket 0, and when I run it, you will get only the first character. I need 5. Then what should I give here?
4.
Huh? Count and tell me.
Okay, sorry, 6. 5. Yeah, 5. Because it's in the sixth position.
Right. Okay. So if I say 5, okay, it will give me the sixth element at sixth position. Right. If I want blank space, then
6.
right. Okay. So this is how you can give the indexing. Okay. Now in Python, okay, indexing also starts from backward. So this is left to right. Forward is left to right. Okay. So your H is 0, E is 1, 2, 3, so on. Right. You can also give from backward. Okay. So this O position is, okay. So before that, let's talk about a function called as len. So if I do len of str1, okay, and let's have only hello. Let me delete, okay, so that it's easy for counting. So if I say len of str1, what will the answer? It gives us the total number of characters in the word or in the string. Sorry, not the word. Word is wrong. Total number of characters in the string. So how many characters we have in the string right now?
So total 5, but according to string, it is 4.
Length means what? Length cannot be 0. What does length 0 means? No element, right? So when you are doing the counting, counting starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I ask you how many, you will not say 0. How many is not 0. How many will be 1, okay? So counting natural number. See, that's why you have natural numbers and whole numbers. Whole number starts from 0. Remember your mathematics.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whole number starts from 0. Natural number starts from 1. So when you're counting, natural numbers are used for counting, countable. Countable numbers are natural numbers. Okay, 0 means not there at all, right? 1 means it is there. So natural numbers means if it is there, it will be a natural number 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many elements are there? 5 elements are there. So len of str1 will be 5. We have 5 elements. Okay. So len of str1 will be 5. We have 5 elements. Point 1. Counting index. Index is your whole number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 label. Okay. So label is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Labels are always whole numbers, not decimal numbers. Okay, so here I cannot say. Of course, 6 is wrong here. Maximum will be 4 because you have removed some elements, right? If I give 4, I will get O, isn't it? But I cannot give 4.0. Okay, your indexing, okay, cannot label cannot be a decimal or a float value. Okay, 5.0 is same as 5, but okay, meaning is same, but data type is different. Okay, your label has to be a whole number, cannot be a decimal number. Okay, so that is about the indexing of. Okay, so coming back to len, I want to print the last character O without actually counting how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because see, I want last. So now it is hello, so I put 4. Now if it is hello how, hello am how, right? Then you'll be counting. Okay, 1, 2. I want give me a logic. Okay, without using negative indexing. We have not discussed about it so far. So without telling, without doing negative thing, give me a logic to find the last element.
Without using negative.
Yes. Hint is you have to use len of. See, if there are 5 elements, so what is the
So we
index
can
of the last
use.
element?
So we can use len
No,
str.
answer me first. If there
Yes.
are 5 elements, what is the index of the last element?
4.
If there are 100 elements, what is the index of the last element?
99.
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah,
1
that's what I'm saying.
minus their total characters, total length. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I have to find the last element, I can say len of str1. Okay. So len of str1, if I do it, it will give me the total number of characters minus 1. Right. So you get 9. Okay. That means there are 10 elements and the last, sorry, this is length here, right? W, right? That means there are 9 characters, and the last element index is 9 minus 1, 8. Okay, I don't have to count how many elements are there. Okay, I still get the W, right? G, I get G, right? So len does the job of counting on our behalf. Oh, 25 elements. Okay, then I want element index 24, isn't it? Now modify it, okay, such that I want a third last element, not third element, third last element. I want R. See, when you want last element, it is length minus 1. When you want second last element, it will be,
Len minus 2.
and when I want third last element, it will be,
Minus 3. It will keep going like this.
answer me, no. When I
So
want
3.
third last element, then answer will be
3.
len minus 3.
Yeah, len minus 3.
Len minus 1 is the last element. Len minus 2 is the second last element. Len minus 3 will be our third last element. So when I say minus 3, okay, I will get the third last element. So Python says you don't have to tell me len of variable, variable minus 3. So simply you tell me minus 3, I will assume that you are doing len minus 3. Because when you're doing indexing from front, positive starts from 0, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative is not used. So Python will not get confused whether it is from left to right or right to left, because minus means it is right to left only. So Python says, okay, I understand. So when you say -3, it is same as doing len of -3, len of variable -3. Python says, okay, let's make it simple. You tell me simply -3. I know that you are doing len -3. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
So Python is saying, okay, you don't have to tell me it is len -3. I can assume I can know it is len -3. Okay, so len -3 will be our third last element or -3. So in short, okay, if you want last element, you say -1. You want, second last element, you want -2. Third last element, -3. Fourth last element, -4. I want second number from first. How will I use it? How will I get second number from first, from left? Can you hear me? Hello. Oops, Shivam is, we lost Shivam. Okay. I want second number from left. Then how will I use it? How will I get that?
Second number from last.
Left.
Okay, that's 1.
Exactly. Okay. Yes. So this is how you can use negative indexing as well as positive indexing. Okay. So this is about getting single element. Now I want continuous elements. I want to get hell. I want to get hell. Okay,
Okay.
that means I want to start from first and I want to go up to 0, 1, 2,
3.
3. Right?
Yeah,
So
3.
what you do is we use something called as colon.
Yeah, colon, double colon.
Yes, colon. Sorry, not quotation, double colon. Okay. So you have semicolon, you have colon. Colon means two dot, semicolon
Yeah.
means dot comma. Okay. So before colon, we give the start position, and after colon, we give the end position. So remember, okay, think of range when you're doing this. Range, when we give the starting position, it was always including. So if I want hell, I'm going to start from first. So I'll say 0, colon. Okay. Now I'm going up to H is
3.
0, fine. E is 1, 2, 3. So I need 3. So what will I give here? 4.
3.
4.
Oh,
Okay. Because ending is up to, not including. Starting is including, ending is up to, not including. Right? So if I need last
yeah.
element, I'll be doing one more. Okay. I'll give one more, which is 4. Okay. Python also says, if you want to start from first, I know that you want to start from first. You don't have to tell me, okay? Because if you don't tell me, that's what happens in range, right? When we don't give the starting value, it is a when we don't give the starting value, it is assumed that you start from beginning, correct? So you may not even give 0. You can remove 0. When you do not give any value here before colon, that means you want to start from the beginning, from the first position. Now let's say I want ELLO, LO. Then what should I give? Starting number is including, right? E is included. So 0, 1. We have to say 1 here. And from 1, we have to go. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We want up to 4. That means we'll give 5 here. Okay. And you get yellow. Yellow. Clear? Clear, everyone? I can't hear anyone. I can't hear any answer. Okay. Now let's do. Okay. Let's stop it here for today. We'll continue from here tomorrow. Okay.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, sir, I'm having a really bad network today.
Sure. Sure.
I
We'll
don't
end
know
it
why
here.
Wi-Fi is going every time.
Yeah.